Right, hello everyone. This is where we're playing the Battlefront. And again, as an update, last time I think what we did was we got 5. Yes, we got the silver tower emblem, saying tower emblem, whatever, the silver like basically frontier badge from the battle tower. We didn't get the one from the battle dome because I did doubles by mistake and I'd forgotten. Brain only comes out in the singles tourney, which I wish they had actually told us. Anyway, finish off the battle tower. I did start a poll whether you people, whether sorry, I mean, whether you guys wanted to see because I added you guys can play this mod by yourselves. Sorry. And I added MC and I added Libitina to it. There's a glitch yesterday with Libitina. If you used one of her signature moves, the game crashed. So basically, as a stream, I just wanted to know if you guys wanted to finish off the Battlefront. We could try a solo run with one of the other characters. I think the highest winner is still to the Battlefront. Battle. I've put the animations off just because I have a lot of stuff to do. I mean, it's like going into. See the point of doing it right now. Maybe 20 more minutes for the more people join in. I think we should definitely finish the battle tower as, like one of the interior attractions, so to speak, out of the way. And if people want me to do a solo run with MC or with Bettina, what I'll do is I'll just do another. I'll close off the stream and I'll put in another one. No, Fortress. I think the winners continue the battle frontier, but again, I'll give it like 10-15 more minutes before I close out the poll. You guys want to do the battle dome this stream, or do you guys want to do the battle? I thought Scissor had. Oh, I think Caesar actually has that one. More. I believe. Has London explosion itself out of the way. There's no way it's six. There's no. 4 times in a row, it's I don't have story actually. I wish we. Only no protection. There's a success rate. I forgot how the success rate of increases if that's your only move. So if you like only have protect, you can like protect times in a row. Otherwise, usually it just fails after like 1 attempt. It Did you guys know there's like a 1 in like 6,000 chance to protect fails the first time you try it? It surprises me, but there's like a very small chance protect fails even the first time you try. Yeah, the frontier trainers, they love using all of these like weird cheese strats, just RNG based, and if you like, because you're gonna fight like 100 of them, one sooner or later you're going to run into one will like succeed somehow. My voice is dropping out again, Spyron Warrior. Okay, I'm not sure why that is. Give me a moment to fix this. Oh, wow, you're right. It is dropping out. I don't know why it does this. It seems to work for a while and then it just like completely like fine, and then out of nowhere it'll working somehow. Is it still cutting out? Is it still cutting out? I think this should have fixed it. It's annoying when that happens, but I don't, again, I don't know why it does that during streams. It seems like the settings seem to work once, and then I try it like on another stream, and then somehow they don't work. Like either my voice is too loud, or there's a lot of background noise, or something else happens. Then I try adjusting it, and it just goes wrong again. I don't know if it's something with my microphone. I don't think so. It's not a cheap microphone, but and I don't know whether it's something with the software either. Firmware, yeah, seems fine now. Okay, that's good to hear. Sorry, I was doing a little bit of adjusting on the moves. Does Loking have sturdy? No, I think it has shell armor, which is also pretty good, but what annoys me the most is that some of the frontier trainers, they use one-hit KO moves. So there's like a 1 in 3 chance you get knocked out and just lose just because of luck. A 1 in 3 chance, and of course you face, like I said, you face like 20 of them in a row, so like one of them is gonna get lucky and then take you out. And you can't guard against everything, right? Because eventually one of them is either gonna get a critical hit, or if not a critical hit, they're going to get a one-hit KO move, or they'll set up with like double team after they get like a bright powder miss, and basically, yeah, something or the other is always going to happen luck-wise. And using luck-based strats overwhelmingly favors them because you are eventually going to get unlucky and get knocked out. But they are like an infinite wave, so least the battle tower is good with giving out battle points. There, we're getting a good amount. But like the other facilities are like kind of stingy with them. So that was round 6. We need to do 4 more rounds until we get the gold symbol. After that, where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go to the Battle Pike? I know some people wanted to go to the Battle Pike last stream. Or do you want to go to the Battle Dome? We did the Battle Dome, but we did it double. And in doubles, the Frontier Brain doesn't come out. And I have no idea why they don't tell you that up front. Yeah, you have to do singles. I did not know that, and I actually didn't know that about the Battle Tower either. I would have just gone doubles just to make it more interesting. But no, apparently that doesn't work. At least we can see Pokemon from other generations, like I've said this before. Seeing stuff like a Nidoqueen, Aerodactyl. I think towards the like later rounds, we'll end up like fighting Articuno and other legendaries. Fortress. Does it always have sturdy? Does it sometimes have something else? Because okay, so use explosion. Does the AI know that explosion doesn't work? Would the AI use explosion on a ghost type? Because I thought the AI would be smarter. Like, I get Fortress is there to stall us, but why just and like take out one of your Pokemon? But why do that? This looks cool, but it is like a terrible Pokemon set. And okay, so the pull is at 75%. Continue the Battle Frontier. I think the people have spoken, and you guys want to finish off the Battle Frontier, which is fine. I guess like solo challenges with Libitina and MC, you can do them later. Honestly, a solo challenge with MC isn't really that fun, because I designed MC like as a tank, so battles with him take forever. Like I've tried like getting up to the 4th gym, and I did it at double speed. I think double or triple speed. It's because battles take forever for you to set up. So the way it's designed is that the 4 Dokis are supposed to be sweepers, and so MC is more of a support Pokemon in that sense, or more of a tank. He does support, of course, using stuff like Haze and Spikes. he is more of a support, or rather tanking and stalling. And Libitina, I kind of made like a ghost of Yuri. 'Cause I think Libitina is related to Yuri in some way, as per the original canon. It's not like Monica is related to her, it's that Yuri and Libitina are somehow related, or supposed to be in the next game. So, Libitina basically, you get kind of like a Shedinja. Once you evolve Yurichi into Yuri, then you get a Libitina in your party. As long as you have like an empty slot. And as such, she is more designed, rather than to be a sweeper, to be used in doubles. Like, that's kind of her niche. So she gets a signature move called Oniromancy. I know I think someone tried it and it crashed their game. Because I ended up like messing the animation, so the animation didn't actually play properly. And when you tried playing it with animations, the game crashed. And if you played it without it, then the game ran fine, which is... so I kind of like didn't actually see the problem, but then, let's turn the animations on, and yeah, the game is crashing. Anyway, that's been fixed, and the version that you can download right now has the MC and it has Libitina in it. And it works. Oniromancy works. So Libitina is Ghost Poison. Yuri is Dark Psychic. And Libitina is Ghost because she's kind of the ghost of Yuri. And she's a poison type. Her sprite has her wearing a black dress, which I think kind of like just fits with her character. I didn't like give her like a school uniform. And again, here we see double team. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm using rest. I thought I was using... my apologies. I'm supposed to be using my reality. Here we see toxic strats. Which is, again, it's just annoying. This is how the... again, this is partly my fault. I used rest at full health for no reason. Yeah, this is going to turn into like a stall fight. Ronnie Leader. I was expecting MC and Libitina to be done already. Unfortunately, I have school tomorrow, so it's a good thing you... I actually can't see part of your message because of the way YouTube designs this thing. Your message is kind of hidden by the whatever the heart emoji thing is. That is so weird. Like, I can't see part of it. I think what you're saying is that you're glad I'm not doing it today. Thank you. They are done, quote-unquote done. But, and now 80% of people are saying continue the battle frontier. Okay. MC, so you get Libitina as, like you would get a Shedinja. And you get MC like you would get a, okay, I think this is 7th round, so 7 battle points. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing you ain't doing them today. I couldn't see that. I don't know if you guys can see in the chat, there's a small heart at the lower right-hand corner of chat, which I think you're supposed to put in as like a kind of emoji whenever you like react to a comment. The issue is it also blocks part of what you guys say. Also, yeah, we've beaten 49 opponents in a row. I think beating the 50th gives us the silver shield. Beating the 100th gives us the gold shield. Yes, clearing 50, like... I don't know if the game designs the 50th trainer to be very difficult or not. It's kind of an odd number because once you do 7 rounds, then the 50th trainer comes out. So Libitina, I think I really trailed off there. But you get Libitina after you evolve Yurichi into Yuri with an empty space in your party. I don't know if you need an extra Pokeball also. I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, so Donphan has 30. Now my attack is like doubled. Okay, so I don't think the 50th trainer was supposed to be very strong, but now we've in the 50th battle. I think we get a ribbon now. Okay, maybe they give it after we're done. But yes, you get Libitina in your party after you evolve Yuriichi into Yuri if you have an empty slot. And you have to catch MC. He's north of Rustboro City. You can catch him before the first gym badge. He's level 18. And I've set his catch rate to be like the maximum 255. So you just like, if you have like Libitina, you can just like put him to sleep and just catch him. Otherwise, I think you could just like throw Great Balls at him and you would catch him eventually. Because he's not designed to be very powerful. And he can use Substitute, and I think like just like if he uses Substitute, he cuts his own like health by a quarter. So it should be easy to catch him. See, like his catch rate is like maxed out. So you just need you don't need like a Master Ball or anything. Regirock, I think it has pressure, not sturdy, right? Okay. Farm Warrior, poor low tier MC. MC technically isn't low tier. I made him. Oh, we're fighting like the pyramid brain here, guys. Like Regirock, Regice, Registeel, I think he has. And we're like fighting like basically the pyramid brain, Brandon. Yeah, trainers get much stronger. Oh, he has a Zapdos, not a third Reg. So yeah, trainers from here on out are much stronger. They start using like, yeah, Zapdos, legendaries. And again, their weird stall sort of like tactics get much worse here. MC is not necessarily low tier. He's, I think, pretty powerful in a 1v1. It's just he's not a sweeper. You know? Because he's not a sweeper, battles are going to take like forever with him. But he has one of the best abilities in the game, Shadow Tag. Like, he has Shadow Tag, he has Ingrain, like, he's very good in his role as a tank. Like, super specialized in that role. And he's a Steel Bug type. Steel because Steel is very hard to kill Steel, and because he's dense. And Bug because people think he's annoying like an insect. But Steel Bug is also a good combination defensively. It's only weak to fire. And his special defense is like almost maxed out. So still, even with a fire move, I think it would be difficult to like take him out in one hit. Also, that means Sayori beats him. Like, completely destroys him. Using Sunburst and Drought. Farm Warrior, are MC and the Dokis in the same egg group? All of them are in the human-like egg group, so yes. Including Libitina. I'm not sure how that works. Like, if you breed Libitina, I'm not sure if you get a Yuriichi egg or if you get a mini Libitina. I'm actually not sure how that works. Do you guys know if it's possible to breed Shedinja with a Ditto? Like, I know it's genderless, but is it possible to like breed it with a Ditto? Do you get like a baby Shedinja? Do you get an Nincada? Yeah, and at this point, like, everyone has like Salamences and whatnot. I think they start having like good IVs as well. Golem can have sturdy, so it might survive. Yeah. One thing I've noted, I don't think the normal Frontier NPCs they don't usually switch out. Maybe because they can't sense that they can hit Monica with anything. I think they would. If they had a move that could hit Monica. A fun fact: I think Fire Fang hits through Wonder Guard. Even if it's not like, even if you're not weak to it, but Fire Fang like always hits through Wonder Guard. Prime Warrior. Yes, Shedinja can breed its egg, which will be an Inkeda according to Google. So yeah, if you breed Libitina, you get a Yurichi. You don't get a baby Libitina. But Libitina and MC, they don't have chibi forms. They're just popping out the Reggies like all the time. I've seen Chibi out of MC if you want to make mini MC, mini C. Okay. I just kind of didn't want to make him Chibi for some reason. I wanted him to be a bit different. Oh, we got a ribbon. Where do we see ribbons? I'm not hallucinating, right? There's a place where you can see ribbons. Anyway, I wanted to go to Scott. I think he gives you, because you've beaten 50 battles, he gives you something. I wanted MC to be unique, and there won't be a Chibi Libitina because she evolves it. Oh, he gives you one power point. I thought he gives you the silver shield for your like secret base. Oh yeah, 50 trainers in a row. Yeah. He gave you silver shield, so you can decorate like your secret base with it. Gold shield, you have to beat 100 in a row. Just like, and to put that in perspective, getting the gold symbol is 70 battles, so you would have to do 5 more rounds after that. On round 15 you would win. You would get that, and then you would get the gold shield. Now they're using Latios. They're just like pulling out all the legendaries, aren't they? what other features would you guys like want to see if I ever upgraded the ROM hack some more? All I've done really is add it in a few other Pokemon. I've added in Libitina and MC. I haven't really like done much to add to it. Any other features you would like? Like I know it's hard to pronounce something. Okay, it has sturdy, so then it explodes. Again, I think it can't tell. Maybe the AI can't tell if we have Wonder Guard, because I don't think they would use Explosion on a Ghost type Pokemon. I never saw the Battle Frontier series in the anime. Like, I know it existed, but I think it wasn't like a Battle Frontier. It was just like a bunch of gym leaders, right? If I remember. I think I saw the one in which Ash used his Charizard to fight an Articuno. I don't know what episode that was. I think it was against the Tower Rain. Like, the Battle Frontier was like this whole season. And it was just like basically gyms, but except gyms, they're the Battle Frontier. I see some trainers using Gengar. Arcanine. Arcanine is actually a pretty good Pokemon too. And then they're using Misdreavus, which is absolutely terrible. Farmboard, only thing left to do is make a Pokemon with a player that's God tier and is somehow even stronger than Monica. It's genderless and looks like a stick figure because the player can be anyone. Yes. Nice idea, but so I think it's using Endure to use like Slackberry strats. Yeah. Endure usually fails if you try it more than once. It's kind of like Protect. Endure Slackberry is a good strategy. Otherwise, Gatium is a terrible Pokemon. Okay, so this is the round. This is a round where we face the brain. I think Sayori is actually more useful versus the brain. Let's turn on animations for the Frontier Brain. I know I've turned them off, but that's because it is incredibly long even with them off. Oh, here it is. I thought we were going to be facing an Arcana. Alright, got a phone call. This can continue. Reeling was also like really good. has a 130 attack stat, same as Machamp. And although it's a bit slow, you can teach it Spore if you keep it as like a Shroomish to like level 44. Then evolve it. Then you have like Spore with Breloom, which is like just completely busted as a combo. Alakazam looks a bit smaller than I thought it would be. Maybe I'm just used to like I think it's Gen 4 spray where it's like fully standing. So this is the Frontier battle, right? So let's turn on battle animations. Okay, let's face it. Latios is very good. Oh, our attack missed. Do you know how our attack missed? Because of Bright Powder or Laxant Sense. She got so lucky with that 10%, and that's why I don't like this. That's what I. That's one of the complaints I have about the Battle Frontier. It is heavily RNG focused. Yeah, you can make it so that I will win. So that you'll win most of the time. You'll get like a misplay or just like something will happen. we win 100 battles, then we get the gold shield, but I'm not going to be trying for that right now. So I'm going to close the poll. It's clear you guys favor the battle frontier. I'm going to go grab a drink, and I'm going to like call back whoever just called me. My only question is, what do you guys want to do next? We won't do the Battle Palace because our natures aren't optimized for that. And we won't do the Battle Factory, obviously, because we can't use the Dokis. But I'm just going to start a poll. So I'm going to mute the microphone, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Don't worry. Alright, so I'm back. And our poll is tied, but there were only 2 votes. Battle Pike, half for Battle Arena. Sorry, for the Battle Dome. Given a tiebreaker, I think I should just decide what to do then. I do think the Battle Pike is a lot more entertaining, just because of the way it's set up. I just kind of like the fight a bit more. So I think we'll go with Battle Pike. And we'll do the Battle Dome maybe next time. The Battle Dome is kind of like straightforward. You go, you fight. It's the same as the Battle Tower. The Battle Pike at least has an interesting mechanic to it. What's my... So I've technically done this before. So I know that if we send out Monica first, we're going to run into an issue because it seemed like at every single point I'd run into a Porygon. In case you guys are wondering, I'm resetting because I want to start back at the beginning. I already like completed a gold run, so now we're reset. So we can have Monica first, but we also need to have Natsuki just so that she can use her moves against. Unfortunately, Sayori doesn't get that much action. Maybe I'll put her in later on. But, she would be very good on a Sun team. She is very good. I think she would actually be better for the Battle Dome because he has a Swamp perk. And an auto Solar Beam is amazing. But alright. So there are people here. It might be a trainer. So let's try to avoid that route. And of course we get into a double battle. The thing is, although the Battle Pike is called the Luck Place, other places in the Frontier are way more luck based than this. I generally think the Battle Palace is way more luck based, and the the Battle Pyramid is more luck based. I'm gonna keep animations on just because we're not fighting like every single time, and it's not like the Battle Tower where it's just like one trainer after the other. Some interesting things can happen here. Oh, interestingly enough, you can run indoors here. Again, there's the presence of people in the center will avoid that. There are some rooms in which basically nothing happens. Again, presence of people want to avoid that. This is totally easy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Again, we keep running into the same hint. I sense the presence of people. Oh, okay, now we run into a double battle. So presence of people usually means a trainer. It can sometimes mean that we just get healed. But I like to avoid that. Here, because this is our first run, everyone has like very weak Pokemon. They will start having Porygons later though. Porygon has Trace. And Trace ruins Monica's day. You're present. Here it is, a double slap. Sometimes some of the dialogue is actually like pretty funny. It's just like so random a lot. So wave of nostalgia usually means this like event where yeah, you get paralyzed or something. Or frozen, but that's usually not the end of the world. Because even if you get paralyzed or something, it's unless you're like even if you're going up against Lucy, it's not that big of a deal. Oh wow, all of our Pokemon got frozen. Oh, Yuri can't use aromatherapy. I thought you could use aromatherapy outside battle. Again, on the left, nostalgia. Again, it'll be another one of those events, but or sometimes it could be like this guy who just like restores your Pokemon to full health. So if it's nostalgia, she says there's a wave of nostalgia, or if she says there's the wave drift Pokemon, we'll go for it. Yes. Oh no. Okay, so usually what odor of Pokemon means you go through a maze, but no, it sometimes means there's a trainer. Porygon with Trace can be beat with a fighting move by Monica. Yeah, that's why I have Natsuki. That's why I have Natsuki in the back. And if she sends out something like, let's say, an Alakazam, someone, and I can always use a Yuri. That's why I didn't take Sayori with me. Not because I don't like Sayori, it's just Monica's way more useful. Well, Monica's very useful, but the other two can, like, counter that stuff. Because otherwise, if you can't do that, what ends up happening is that it just turns into this huge stall fest for like 50 turns while you wait for the enemy to basically struggle themselves to death. And because Monica has leftovers and rest, she basically will win the stall fight, but it's still very annoying. At least when you do these, our Pokemon are restored to full health. Sometimes you can fight a trainer and they don't restore you to full health. That's really the thing about the luck with this challenge, but I think we are done, so it doesn't matter. So this is why I wanted to do the Battle Pike and not the Battle Dome, because the way it's set up, you can actually get it done over with much easier than you would otherwise. It's also kind of fun, I guess, like it's more randomish. Can be annoying, but it's also more fun, I think, to do after like the battle tower. There's just like one fight, second fight, third fight. And the battle dome's also kind of like that, right? It's like a tourney. It's one fight, second fight, third fight. So I thought let's mix things up a little and let's go do the let's do the battle pike, you know. So, it's the only one I actually managed to beat as a kid. Battle pike. I never got any of the other symbols other than this one. I did get to the Frontier Brains occasionally. I got to Pyramid King Brandon, I think. I was never able to beat him. So yeah, basically you do want this. You want like to come here. This maze is basically like a free room, right? Like you just have to go run around and run away from the Pokemon. And the best part is if you have Yuri, she can use aromatherapy and she can like heal, I think, your entire party of status conditions if they have it. So this room is actually the best. And we should like try to go for it whenever we can. Yes, okay. Distinct aroma of Pokemon around it usually means it's this maze. Yes. So if she says there's the distinct aroma of Pokemon, it usually means this. But sometimes it can mean there's a trainer, but it usually means this, and I usually go for this. If she says there's a wave of nostalgia, what that usually means is it's that trainer with the Dusclops who will like status some of your Pokemon. And that's generally better than any other room, so I'll usually go with that on the left. And if she says there are people whispering, that usually means there's a trainer, and I don't want that. Being frozen is annoying because it's hard to thaw out. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. Like, I usually find that it's better off to go there rather than risk fighting someone. Okay, distinct aura of Pokemon. Oh, I can't switch out. I can't switch my Pokemon over. Oh. Okay, like I said, sometimes it leads you to a trainer. But hey, if we beat this guy, that means that we get healed. So that's good. So we're frozen solid. There's really nothing we can do. We can't even use like refresh. This also means there's nothing our enemy can do. They can't damage Monica. And they can't status us. They could confuse us, but they can't status us, you know? They could maybe use like a track or whatever, but they can't really like status us. Yeah, see, we're defrosted and now we take them out. Wobbuffet is always annoying, but usually Wobbuffet is annoying because it's hard to kill. It can just counter you, and if you have a setup move, it's like free. If you don't have a setup move, you're done for. And you can't switch out because it has Shadow Attack. With a one-hit KO move, you just spam it and then you take it out. So now we're healed, so now even Yuri's been like healed up. If we were going into like the wild Pokemon place, we could have had Yuri use like aromatherapy and like thaw out. Okay, on the right there's Whispering, so it's usually a trainer, so we should go for some other room. Yes, okay. As long as you have a fast Pokemon, you can always run away from the Pokemon here, so this is like for free. If you go into one of these rooms, it's like for free. And you can even use it like if you have like a recovery move like aromatherapy or milk drink, you can even use it. Like if your Pokemon are asleep, the enemy really can't hurt you that much, the enemy Pokemon. You can just send out your Pokemon and just wait for them to like wake up so they're awake for the trainer battle. Usually I don't do that, usually there's no point in doing that. Okay, right, a trainer, the presence of people, I also think that that's the wrong choice. And of course we get into a double battle. Thankfully these Pokemon aren't very strong. I think later on you start having stuff legendaries. Maybe as you go further down the battle pike. I do kind of enjoy the battle pike, like just the randomness, the making decision. I feel like it's better than just like fighting over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like it's not as monotonous and it's a bit faster. I think that's why it's the only one I ever beat as a kid, because I kind of like liked it. I'm sorry to say, a terrifying event, yes, a horrible one. It's about to befall you. I urge you to pay the utmost care. So basically we are going to be fighting Pike Queen Lucy. One of these rooms won't heal us, the other rooms will heal one or two. Eagle, you seem to be bereft of luck. If only you hadn't chosen this room, your Pokemon could have been healed. So yeah, one of the other rooms would have healed one or two of our Pokemon, but I think we're like fully healed. Your luck, I hope you didn't use it all the way up here. I think in the anime, Pike Queen Lucy had a crush on Brock. Like usually it's the other way around, but she did. So yeah, this was the only medal I got as a kid. I got the silver medal, and I tried the Frontier again as an adult, this time with legit Pokemon, not with like these overpowered Dokis. Like with legit Pokemon like a Salamence and a Latios, and I was able to get the Battle Dome. But yeah. This was like the only one I managed to do as a kid, so I think it's the Battle Pike, which is the easiest. And it's also very fast, it's not like the Battle Tower Dome. A Shuckle has Sturdy. I've learned my lesson. Let's use my reality. Matthew Miranda says, oh, hello and welcome to chat. How are you? We just finished the Battle Tower and we got the gold emblem from the Battle Tower. And we are now at the Battle Pike. So we've gone to Pike Queen Lucy. I think we get to Pike Queen Lucy after 3 rounds. And we get the gold one after 10 rounds. We already have the symbol, so she won't give us anything. We do get a lot of battle points. There's not much you can actually buy with battle points. Because unfortunately in Gen 3, held items are not that good. That may sound... wait, why am I saving? It saves on its own anyway. Yes, let's do the Battle Pike challenge, level 50. Again, unfortunately we have to bench Sayori because we need Natsuki and Yuri for coverage. In case we run into like a Gardevoir with Trace, an Alakazam with Trace, or a Porygon with Trace. We need them for coverage, so we kind of have to bench Sayori. I think in the Battle Dome she'll get more like... stuff. Matthew Miranda, Battle Tower. That's where Yuri kisses that short kid with the black hair, isn't it? I'm not sure what you're saying. Do you mean Yuri like the actual, like our Pokemon Yuri, or the character Yuri, or someone named Yuri in the Pokemon anime? And the short kid with black hair is, do you mean Ash? Sorry, I think I was saying, yeah, held items aren't that good in Gen 3. Because you can't use duplicate held items on the Battle Frontier. You can't give everyone leftovers, which would be, like, the right choice. And you only have, like, speaking of choice, you only have, like, one choice item. The choice band. You don't have the choice specs or the choice scarf yet, which are very good. Otherwise, the items really are not that... Ooh, toxic. That's an issue? Because we're going to take overworld poison damage. Not really, because toxic itself is an issue. Okay, only Yuri got poisoned, but we need to find a way to heal. Wait, can you use... Okay, you can't use aromatherapy out of battle. Outside battle. Matthew Miranda. Okay, so which Pokemon did you name after the girls I just got here? No, the girls are completely different Pokemon. They're like new Pokemon I've programmed in. Thanks for joining us. So basically this is a ROM I've made. You can play as any of the girls. They're all here. Now we can, I think, use aromatherapy and cure ourselves of the poison. I don't know if Surf Crit would kill us. And the moment I say that, it crits. So this is a new ROM, basically like I made. And you can play as any of the girls you want. So initially it was just the 4 girls, and in this one I'm playing right now, it is just the 4 girls. But you can actually also play as the main character or Libitina as well. There's a download link to the ROM patch in the description if you would like to download that and try it yourself also. They're basically like completely new Pokemon, so we're not going to the right. Oh look, now our Pokemon are really status. And Yuri's been knocked out. Presence of people, let's avoid that. Oh. You make a mistake? Well, no, because I can just pass this room on my... without having to do anything. Like, that's for free. So there's Pokemon Aura, Aroma. So yeah, it's usually this, but can sometimes be a train. If Monaco is put to sleep, we can like basically just like stall till she wakes up. because your enemies can't do anything to her. Because she's fast asleep. Yeah, Dusclops can Will-O-Wisp all it wants, it can't do anything, won't do anything. Mean look again. I think unless it can use Curse, that's the only thing. I don't know whether it can. If you use Curse, that would be an issue. Because Curse can stack over another status. It doesn't look like it has it. Either it doesn't have it, or it hasn't used it. It has Toxic, it has Will-O-Wisp, it has Mean Look. I don't know if it has another move. We were asleep for, I think, the maximum amount of turns. It could be. But look at that. Also, if you have something like a draining move or like a Shell Bell, you could use it. But a Shell Bell is terrible. Like I was saying, you don't have many good held items in this generation, and you can't give duplicates, so Choice Band only raises physical attack. You can't use it with like a special attacker. Right? Matthew Miranda, Monica uses Attract, it's super effective. I know that's a meme, and a lot of the Dokis actually do get Attract. The thing though is, or they can be taught Attract. But, Infatuation in Pokemon terms is horrible. Like it's annoying when the NPCs use it against you, but if you plan to use it, you're in trouble. And the reason is simple. For one, it won't work on more than half of the enemy NPCs. Like I know a lot of them have like male Pokemon, so it's more like it won't work on. It won't work on the male NPCs, and you're using up an item, a move slot to use it. It's a 50% chance they do nothing. The other 50% of the time they kill you. It really is not worth using it. I think Laron has 30. It might have a different kind of ability. No, I think it. Okay, I think it can also get Rock Head, which negates recoil. So, okay, but. No. I was gonna say at least beating these trainers means we get healed. No. It doesn't. Beating these trainers does not mean we get healed. This is not one of those times. But we've cleared the challenge, so okay, it doesn't matter. The amount of battle points we get is also low, which I think makes sense, but it's way lower than what we get from the battle tower. How many runs have we done? 42. What does this work again? Total times 13. I've done it 4 times, right? Why is it saying 42? Like, the rooms are something off. I forgot how they're done. I think one, like, basically round, in which we go through the entire, like, battle pike, that's, I think that's 7 rooms. That's not 7 rooms, I think it's like 21. It wouldn't just be 42. I mean, we've cleared more than 42. We've cleared it like 4 times. Matthew Miranda, which would be more useful, turning Monica into a Gardevoir or turning Yuri into a Lopunny? The answer is that Gardevoir is a much better Pokemon, especially when it gets the Fairy type. So Monica into Gardevoir is much better. Again, you might wonder why I'm wandering into these rooms where they status us. The answer is it's better than them like challenging us to a fight. Yeah, there's a bit of RNG onto that. Like, oh, do they status all of our Pokemon or just one of them? Okay, so we don't get healed from this one either. I think they only heal us when we fight a somewhat strong trainer. But somewhat strong is very subjective. Like, all these trainers, they're just built like this kind of like annoy you. So, like I think I think I've been interrupted quite a few times. A lot of times it's just me going off topic, but held items are not very good because you can't equip duplicates, and so leftovers is like amazing, but you can only have one Pokemon with leftovers. Shell Bell is not good. Like people think, oh, Shell Bell, you'll get some recovery. The recovery from Shell Bell is like absolute garbage. Could maybe equip a Lumberry. A Choice Band, like I said, it only raises attack, not special attack. But you can use it. And you don't get the Focus Sash in this game. I think you only get the Focus Band, which is RNG based. Wow. So she says she'll like have us fight somewhat tough trainer. And it's a kid. Ooh, but I think we're all status. I think all our Pokemon are status. All frozen. If it was a ghost type and knew the actual curse move, not this new curse, it could put a curse on us, and that actually hits through Wonder Bug. And it can stall us out for like quite a long time. Matthew Miranda, so what happened to MC after the girls beat him up? You can't get the MC in this game, you can in the final version I've released, which you can download. Yeah, this random kid has like a Walrein. Walrein isn't that good, but a Blastoise, that's good. And a Slacking, of course. But at least we get healed now. Okay, wave of nostalgia usually means status. Even if they just like status us over and over, once we clear like 7 rooms, we go back to the beginning. So it's overall, again, we've been statused. Oh look, we got restored to full health. Distinct aroma of Pokemon usually means it's that Pokemon. So yeah, this is also for free. You can just like run around and run away. So it's like a free room. again, how much is one round in terms of rooms? So 42 to 56. I think one round is 14. And my record is 140, which is when I got the gold symbol. So I think we've cleared it 4 times. And we need 6 more times to take on the Frontier Brain. I find it weird though that it counts one round as 14 rather than 7 rooms. I think it means like one of these rooms and then the other room as well. The center has Natsuki's frozen. Matthew Miranda. According to anyone who challenges this guy, the player, he's got a harem of powerful women. Yeah, it's basically like being a isekai harem protagonist. Except with Pokemon. Somewhat powerful trainer. And he sends out Shuckle. Shuckle actually does resist my attack, but my one-hit KO move because of Sturdy, but it can't resist my reality. Now we're restored to full health at least. Ooh, toxic. The issue is now we take overworld poison. It's not that much of an issue if we're near the end. Who is toxic? All of our Pokemon are toxic. So, I'm not sure if anyone knows this, I'd just put in the comments if you do. If you're toxic, and then you come out of a battle and then go into a different one, does it count as toxic poison or regular poison? I'm assuming the toxic counter probably resets. I don't know if you go back to toxic poison or it goes to like regular poison. Matthew, Sayuri's got cake, Natsuki has cutesy charm, Yuri's got massive pumpkins on her chest, and Monika's got thighs like a crusher boulder and save lives. These guys don't stand a chance. I have to agree. Okay, ooh, now, moment of truth. Do we take double damage? Oh, we do actually. I think the game still stores it as toxic. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Other than regular poison. We are restored to full health, so it's not too much of an issue. I mean, we could have always used rest to heal from toxic. It was just faster to take them out. And we got into one of the free rooms where they don't save. That is another one cleared. Yeah. We've done 5. We need 5 more. We want to avoid people. I don't think they've frozen us and they've poisoned us. I think they put us to sleep once. I don't think they've ever paralyzed or burned us. Although I know that's possible. Player be like, face my hair. Yep. Wave of nostalgia from the center. Usually it means paralysis. It's one of these. So this is fine. It's not that like it's not as awful as having to fight someone. If you have like something like an Ursaring or a Pokemon which has guts, it can actually even be useful if you're toxic. Another wave of nostalgia. We can't be like double status. We may as well come here. What did that do? Yuri wasn't poisoned, but now she's frozen. they're actually bad because the poison damage, the overall poison damage is actually going to stack up a little. I mean, we have like a huge amount of health, so it won't matter. But hey, imagine if you're using a Shedinja, and then you get poison, and then you take one step, and then it just knocks you out. That would be frustrating, 100%. I think actually Natsuki's taking more from the poison than we are. I forgot, did I give Natsuki guts or did I give her intimidate? I think she has intimidate. Oh no, she has guts. So yeah, she has two abilities, Natsuki. She can either have guts or intimidate, and she has guts. Her attack is raised now because of the poison. Trainer. Oh, okay. No, there are people here too. AK guts boosted attack from Natsu. Oh, Firo outsped Natsu. Either it outsped or maybe it has a quick block. You know, Firo is pretty fast. I think Natsuki was also very fast. I'm quite surprised at that. But Natsuki may be at risk from fainting from poison damage if this goes on for too long. She took quite a bit of damage. Oh, of course, another. Nothing murder, serious cinnamon booty, enemy is distracted. Unfortunately, we're not actually using Sayori in this challenge just because she's not very good for the purpose that we're here. We'll delete and we will carpe take it out. Especially with guts boosted damage. And Shuckle, I'm pretty sure does not outspeed Nazi. Also, Natsuki has a choice band. A choice band is actually very good for Natsuki. And with the guts boost, like it's like a guaranteed knockout on anything. I think even if something like resists it, that's not enough to survive. Like they have to either quad resist it like a Zubat, or they would have to be immune to an attack to like survive it from Natsuki. Because with that, with single just like stat boost for free. So we have been lucky to not have run into a Porygon, but I did during my runs. I think like 3 or 4 times. So that was round 6. I think this is round 7. Maybe that was round 5 and this is round 6. Regardless, I think we're coming close to the ending. Left has some whispering, so we'll avoid it. Trainer. This whole maze thing is boring, but it's at least for free. Because you can always run away from stuff. no way to use repels actually. This is just kind of like a waste of time. Like I said, it's for free. Like if you go into this Pokemon maze and you get nothing but a Pokemon maze 7 times, you've cleared the whole place, right? Not even having to fight anyone. Oh, this is another free one, so she basically just stands there and does nothing. Double battle. Trio has Arena Trap, which can be an issue. By the way, most enemy Pokemon are male, so... Oh, of course it's gonna fish for a one-hit KO move, which, again, annoying. Wave of nostalgia. Since we're going towards the end of the run, it makes sense to just like take this. Okay, we're toxic again. Again, that's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the run, even if we're status. So this is, while not 100% free, it's not that much of an issue. And once we like get to like the end of the run, we're all healed up. Okay, distinct aroma of Pokemon means it's usually the maze. So, oh no. And sometimes it's a trainer. So again, what she says just points to what it most likely is. Sometimes it can be something different. Does Machamp have sturdy? Oh, I think it usually has struts. No Guard is a Gen 4 ability, so it doesn't have Gen 4 No Guard in this game. Aerodactyl might have sturdy. I think though it runs what's that called? Sorry, Rocky Head or something which negates recoil instead. Or, no, I actually think it has pressure. A lot of Pokemon are pressure, but pressure is like almost borderline useless. It's useful for the NPCs to have, so it annoys you and you have to like basically restore your power points, but it's almost useless otherwise. It's like you're not it's almost like you're not having an ability. I don't. Okay, Aggron. So this Aggron doesn't have sturdy. I think it might have Rock Head. A lot of Pokemon can have like 2 abilities, so some of them do have sturdy and some of them don't. So, and at least fighting him heals our Pokemon, so we have that going for us. Will come after this, I don't know. Matthew Miranda, heads up, if you're low on health, drink Yuri's special milk. It might surprise you to know Yuri can learn Milk Drink. I did actually put that in the game, so Yuri can learn Milk Drink. I think she gets it at like level 60 or level 70, so it's not something she gets early. Okay, I think we still have... I think that was times 7, so we still have 3 more times to go through. 3 more rounds to go through. presence of people will avoid that. And I always avoid the presence of people room, and then I go into the other room, and then they're true trainers. It's definitely RNG based. It's possible that room also had trainers in it, so... Oh, Alakazam. Does that thing have Trace? It doesn't have Trace. That was good. It might have been in a pickle. It did. Asking around that. When does Monica learn Thigh Crush? Thigh Crush is in a move in the game. All of them have one signature move, except for Yuri. Yuri technically has two. She has a Life Drain, and she has what's it called? Psycho Cutter. But technically Libitina can also get them. Because when you evolve to get Libitina, she gets all the moves that Yuri would have. Sorry, which room has the aroma of Pokemon? Monica has two signatures. She has Delete and My Reality, both of which are very overpowered. Sayori gets Sunburst, which is very overpowered. It's like Blast Burn and guarantees burn, but no recharge, and 100% accurate also. Yuri has like Psycho Slash, which is high crit guaranteed to poison, and she has Life Drain, which is like 140 base power dark move, steals enemies like Life Force. Natsuki has Parfait Punch, which is dynamic punch, but it has 150 power instead of 100, and it has 100% accuracy. And what does yes? And then Libitina gets Oniromancy, which is 100% sleep, but it hits both enemies if it's a double battle. And we have not run into a single Porygon. All I can assume is that we have been very lucky. This guy is using a Dunsparce, which is an absolutely terrible Pokemon. It looks cute, and I know in Fire Red you can like catch one, and it's like super special Pokemon. So you're wondering like, oh, that's cool, but then it doesn't do anything. Distinct odor of Pokemon. Be that. It's not a maze, it's a tough looking trainer now. We're burned, which lowers our attack. And it's bad, even if we had Guts, it would still be bad because in Gen 3, Guts does not ignore the attack drop of Burn. It does in later generations, but not in this one. Matthew Miranda, Porygon was the scapegoat for Pikachu's mess up. Oh yeah, you mean like the Pokemon anime episode in which there was Porygon, there's a lot of flashing lights, and I think it was, yeah, because Pikachu used an attack and then a lot of kids got seizures. And that episode's never aired, and they've never put Porygon, I think. Did they ever show Porygon in the anime after that? I think they did, but they like never showed it like any kind of attack. But yeah, the flashing lights caused like this wave of epilepsy. Wave of nostalgia again. You can just go in. Occasionally, it's not them like statusing you. Oh, we finally get Thunder Waved after all these runs. You've only been poisoned, but now you've been Thunder Wave. Thunder Paralysis is actually much worse than any of those, because it just slows you down and you might lose your turn. But now that we're paralyzed, you can't, like, get another condition. So if there's another nostalgia sort of, like, thing, you don't need to worry about it. Oh, this guy heals you. The thing I've realized is whenever you run into this thing where they're like, we'll heal like one or we'll heal two of your Pokemon, they can actually heal Pokemon who are fully healed. Like if two of your Pokemon have been knocked out and you have one Pokemon which is fully healed and they offer to heal one of your Pokemon, if you're unlucky they could just end up like healing that one Pokemon which is fully healed. So it does nothing. This is, I think, our second to last run. And after that, we're... I went to this room to avoid the trainer and ended up running into a trainer. Golem can have sturdy, and it is protected by sturdy. And it earthquake us, but it can't do anything else. And she won't switch, I think, because there's nothing that she would have that could actually hit us. Rapidash looks cool. It's also a pretty bad Pokemon because it has all of its stats in attack, and all fire moves are special in this generation. A bit better in other gens, but the issue is it also evolves very late, like level 42, which is just like so annoying, like just to get to Rapidash. And Ponyta isn't that good. In a fight with a gang of thugs, this will happen. Sari throws one guy on the floor and sits on him. He wrote his, I think it's him. Natsuki kicks one guy in the boss. Yuri flashes one guy and throws a knife, and Adam and Monica shoots the boss. I don't think Yuri would flash someone. Like, I don't think that's in her, like, character. But the rest seems to make sense. I don't know why Sayori would sit on someone. Have you seen speedruns of the Battle Frontier on YouTube? They're called speedruns and they are 17 hours long. Like, I think it takes them like 3 hours to beat the game, and then another 14 hours just to do the Frontier. Forgot to put face in Sayori's part. Also, MC rolls on the floor and cries like a wuss because he's useless. Oh, all our Pokemon are paralyzed, but this means that we can't be statused again. Farmware, I could see Act 2 Yuri flashing someone. I don't know, she might for MC, but I don't think like some random stranger. Okay, Wave of Nostalgia, let's go. Wave of Nostalgia means you either get status or there's a rare chance that it's like a trainer. Not a trainer, but someone who will like heal you. Okay, see. So that's why I go with it, even though getting status isn't like an amazing thing. You would prefer to be status because you have to go through like 10 rooms, right? So you would prefer to be like, sorry, 7 rooms. So you would prefer to be status and then be status again rather than fight someone, right? Because you just have to get through 7 rooms, and if you're at the end, getting status is not an issue. Of course, it is going to be an issue here because we're on the final round. We're about to fight Queen Lucy. Don't worry, if it furthers her goal, she might do it. Still can't see her doing it to a random stranger. Maybe to the MC, but not like random people. Whatever. Again, the Houndoom outsped Natsuki, which I don't think should happen. Houndoom isn't that fast. Maybe this Natsuki has like a speed-going nature, possibly. Or she might, because all of the Dokis are like made to be sweepers, so they have okay speed. Maybe the Houndoom just like had a quick. Wave of Nostalgia, not an issue. Ooh, I thought we would get status, but no, we get healed. Absolutely pointless. Again, that's one room cleared. I know we have to face a Pipe Queen this round, so. You don't want to be status for her fight, but although you do have a chance of having some of your Pokemon. Somewhat tough trainer. I think at this point they might start having legendaries. I'm not sure. We are like on round 9. A Downfen I think has third. Steamer and a boss fight. Delinquent leader Sayori moons him while Yuri flashes him, leaving him vulnerable to Natsuki kicking him in the balls. Monica popping a Glock to his head. I also don't think Sayori would moon someone. But I think Sayori might actually just like punch someone. Wave of nostalgia and Mary Sue. We either get status or we get Ooh, full store, full here. I think the next one is the pipe queen, or is it the one after? Yes, this is the pipe queen. Yeah, so it kind of doesn't matter, we're already full health, let's go down anyway. Again, 2 Pokemon at full health, you're already here. He does not have a lot of dialogue. I don't know if it's because I've already beaten her. So she's all like focused on trying to toxic you. None of her Pokemon are that strong, so Viper you can usually take out. The Milotic I always had trouble with. I think the Shuckle also is not that hard to take out, as long as you have like a water type. Ooh, now she has a Steel. I think Delete won't work, I think we'll have to go. It has a massive lead. It's not gonna do much. Gyarados is better than Milotic, but it's also easier to counter, like an electric. Again, we don't get the gold symbol because we already have it, I think. That's why they don't say anything. But we do get a lot of battle points. Again, there's not much to use with them, although you can like move tutor like some moves. I guess there's that. Anyway guys, that's 2 of them done. It has been more than 2 hours streaming. I think that it's a good time to like just like sign off now. I'll just like log off and we'll see each other again next Sunday. Next Sunday maybe we can do the Battle Dome. After that I think either the Battle Arena or Battle Pyramid. Whichever one you guys like. But thank you all for watching.